Hi everybody, this is Diane. This is the last day of my staycation, but actually I just spent the afternoon adding some digital kits to my shop. I I hurt my back somehow, so I can't do too much. Today it's doing better. I can move around more, so I was able to finish scanning. A lot of these photos I had already scanned in, but I was able to finish scanning more, and then I could sit while I did all the work I had to do to watermark them and upload them to my shop. And so now I have them all printed out so I can show them to you, so you'll be able to see what's available in my shop as far as old photographs. And these are not even the ones that I just got at the flea market on Monday, on Labor Day. These are ones that I've accumulated over the last couple of years that I kept meaning to put in the shop. So this one is called Antique Cabinet Cards Set 1. So this is a large one with a very lovely woman in the center of this pretty frame. And this, I cut the picture out because I used it. I'll show you what the picture is. This is the picture. And it was a darker frame. I put gesso on it, but that's the picture. I added this, of course. So it's a lady surrounded by a black frame. And then these two ladies. Now these are old, they're antique, so this one has some water stains on it. The picture itself is undamaged, but I actually like the way that looks. I don't do anything, I just scan and upload them, so whatever marks are on the pictures are going to be on your printouts. And this, I like these long, thin ones. You can see dirt up there. So that's Antique Cabinet Cards Set 1. So these were, almost all the pictures in these sets are cabinet cards. So here's Set 2. This picture is on a frame that closes, so it's thick. And I couldn't, she's glued down. I can't remove her. So because of the thickness, there's a shadow around her. Now, these pictures are not included. This was one I tried, and these pictures they just didn't fit on there very good. So she's going to be in the center of the page, but she'll still have this kind of a bluish shadow. I just didn't want to reprint it. There's this bluish shadow because the cabinet card is thick, but when you cut around it, that will just disappear. But you can see where it's kind of folded there. Just an old cabinet card, but it will just be this, not these little pictures on the side. I'm going to try to get them into a different digital kit. I love this lady. I just love her. They're from the 1800s. Now, when I printed some of them, I could see that they weren't lined up properly, so I redid them. I just didn't want to use ink to reprint everything, so these are moved down so you can get the edge of her photo. This is not the print that you would receive, but I like this picture of that lady. And this one, she was in a thick cabinet card also, but I was able to remove her. She was glued, but I was able to get her out, and I removed the frame itself from the card that closed up. And again, these are moved down so that you get the whole frame in there. This was a bad scan also, but I fixed it, so if you purchase this would be a better printout. But I wanted you to see, I cut the middle of the frame out. This is the frame that came with this photo, so you can print that out and use it on her. You can also put it on the baby, fits there, it fits on this gentleman. So this is a frame you could use for other photos. Antique Cabinet Cards Set 2. Antique Cabinet Cards Set 3. And again, these are going to be moved down because the top of that is cut off. So I love that little sailor boy and this little girl. They are so precious. This one had room for me to include these two little photos, but I had to do it again to move this down away from the edge. They looked good when I looked at them on my computer, but when I went to print them, it cut some of them off, so I rescanned them in. Look at that lady. This is just a photograph, not a cabinet card. It's just a lady at the piano, and I loved it. And I had room for her there, so I fit her in. And these two. Those are the ones I already showed you. Then we have Antique Cabinet Cards, the children. So these are all children. There were some children in the last one I just showed you. I love these with the pink frame. Look at that little girl standing up in the wicker chair. He's standing on a dog. I just noticed that. Goodness. He's got his foot on the dog. This one you could print out and make some adjustments to it, do some alterations, and make it a Halloween image. Because look at the expressions on their faces. So they could be the creepy Halloween twins. Look at the big bows around their necks. There's some more twins right there. I mean, I suppose you could use any of these. Make some alterations to them for Halloween cards. These are a little more sweet looking. And this, they're sisters, obviously. They look alike, and she is sitting up in something that's covered with a draped cloth. So that's the children cabinet cards, and then the last set is small cabinet cards. So this is a page of gentlemen and a boy, and some ladies and a couple. Some more gentlemen. I was able to fit a couple of small photos down here. There's a husband and wife and a lady. The writing on the back of that, somebody wrote on it and said, "She is 40. Remember to send this back to me when you can," or something like that. So that picture was just on loan. Some more ladies, Civil War era. And some more ladies. This one has a baby in her arms. This girl is 16 and this girl is 18. It's written on the back. And then I included some little photos here at the bottom too, and these were hand colored. I love these pictures. I just think they're so fun, these little ones. You could do so many fun things with them. So five photograph sets that I just put in my shop. Also, these are what's left that I haven't done. I don't know if I will. I really want to get her in there though. I think that's a great one. And that one, I guess I'll have to do another set. I think this one would be good for Halloween too. Look at her. So let me know if you want me to do some more. I've got these stereograph cards. It's not enough to do a whole set of 5 pages, but I think I have more. I think I got some more that I can add. I have to go and look and see. So I might do some stereoptic cards, digitals. And then I have just photographs. So I wondered if you'd be interested in, you know, having just old photographs. And I look for the ones that have a good contrast between light and dark so that they would make good digitally printed images. This one I have to do. So these are some, it's the same. These are some special portraits, but I have just snapshots too that were just taken at home. This one is too bent, and I don't do, you know, what you call it, Photoshop stuff. So if you want me to go ahead and do some of these snapshots, I'll see if I can get the time to do that, make the time to do that. You just let me know if that's something you would be interested in. I have a lot of great photographs here. I might just, you know, scan them in for my own use, so I don't have to make digitals for my shop out of them, but if you want them, I love this little boy. He reminds me of my grandson Adam when he was little, and this little girl here reminds me of my youngest sister. She passed away 4.5 years ago, but that reminds me of her little baby pictures. So anyway, let me know what you think about these untapped resources. Thanks for watching. I will leave the link to my shop below so you can go check out these digital prints. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.